Good day, people in guitar world. How you see? Got my ear out today. Couldn't bother to tie it back. Been out and about today. Right, this video I've been waiting to make this for a while, but I've been waiting for the right light, and it being British summer, we ain't got the right light. It's gloomy, it's dark, cloudy, blah blah blah. No, it's actually been a nice day. We had a good walk this afternoon. But anyway, getting back to this Antoria model EG1935. Which is a Korean made 335 model. I finished the work, I did the refret. I did the refret quite a while ago, just never got round to finishing this video off. And the reason I'm filming this today is this guitar is now up for sale. I'm going to put it on various websites, various places on Facebook, and I'm going to try and move it on. It's a really nice looking guitar, not without issues, but issues, not bad issues. It's just, there's a couple of knocks here and there. But as you will remember, it's had a complete refret, which I did myself at my work in my workshop, Christian Guitars / Fret Friend, and I did a complete refret with medium jumbo wire, 2.8mm wide, 1.2mm high, and the guitar's all finished. Now you'll see there's no pick guard on there, but it didn't come to me with one. But there's the guitar, all maple construction, semi-hollow. Maple neck, rosewood fingerboard. It came with problems, with some issues. I glued the fingerboard back onto the neck in this area, which you'll remember if you follow the whole series. It's a set or glued in neck, lovely piece of maple, nice weighty guitar. And I also had a problem with the original bridge, which had gone, it had died. So I decided to get rid of it and replace it. I replaced it with a good replacement. The thing with the replacement was, it was wider than the original, so what I had to do is I had to fill in the holes and re-drill for new bridge posts, which I've done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you bits of the guitar. There's some knocks here and there around the binding area, nothing major. There's no major scratches on the guitar. Looks absolutely wonderful. The back's fine, couple of dings here and there, couple of dings on the edge here. If you want to pause it and have a look, nothing major there. Another one there. Just keep looking around. There are no dings in the neck. There are a couple of areas here on the back, little tiny chips around the neck, around the headstock area. Again, nothing major. That wasn't a ding, by the way. That's just, there is one ding in there, but that's just tape residue from tape. Let me show you the back of that again. Got original gold tuners. Truss rod cover, truss rod works fine, brand new nut on there I've fitted, beautiful binding, original pickups. Now these pickups are, it says they're by Sky Pickups Korea, but they're actually Kent Armstrong designed. If you want to look back at the videos, rewind back to parts 2 or 3 or whatever, or even 1, to show you what pickups were in there, so that's all good. Original tailpiece in there. Original knobs, all the pots are original, the switches original, except for one pot, this volume pot, I believe, which is the neck volume. Rest of it, the input three-way, the input jack and the three-way are original. So it's as close to original as you're going to get. Now on the inside of a label, I'm going to read it out to you, you're not going to see it on this video, it's Antoria solid top, a quality instrument produced and crafted for JL Music Limited, which is a company in England somewhere. It says in there on the label, made in Korea. I will get you a close-up of the label. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but I'll tilt it slightly. You might want to see some of that in that F-hole there. Absolutely bang on. Now, Antoria were a company making guitars out of Japan up until round about the late 70s, 78, 79, they moved a bit of production to Korea. Then, from 1982 or 83 onwards, we just ceased production. These guitars are held in very high regard. They were made by at the same factory that the Ibanez's were made. Now, I'm not certain which factory they were made in, which Korean factory, but I've got a good reason to believe they were made at the Samick factory, as some Ibanez's were also made there. So it could well be a Samick. It's going to be Samick or Sayen or Court or World International Core or whatever, World Music International. I think they were made at the Samick factory, which gives this, it makes it really, you know, it's a really good guitar. Price wise, I don't know what to charge for this. It's a beautiful guitar. It owes me quite a few quid with a purchase price, the refret, even the hardware I put on, new nut, new bridge, new posts. It owes me a few quid. So I'm going to put this up. I'm hoping. Oh, let me just show the headstock again there. Some chipping around there. It's an Antoria Rockstar model. There you go. I'm hoping to get somewhere around, I don't know. I'm going to put it up for 175 and see how we go. I will consider some, I won't say take offers, but I will consider some offers. There's a little nick in the neck just there as well. It's not a deep whelp or anything, it's just small. I would like, I'm thinking in a region of 150 quid it'd probably get you this. Because, you know, I've spent money on it. There's, oh, by the way, there's a little, near the bridge post there's a crack in the lacquer on this one, just on the bottom bit there where the chip flew out, and I couldn't find it again. I wasn't going to patch, there was no point patching it up. So that's it. The guitar is in absolutely fine fettle. It stays in great tune. It's got a nice low action. I've cut the action low above the first fret. Other problems with that are where I scraped after I glued that on. Bit of paint missing there, but it's still nice and smooth. Also on this side, I could go over that with some red marker pen. I'm not bothered about such things. It's cosmetic. I'm not bothered about cosmetics as long as the guitar plays all right. Guitar plays beautiful. Not tuned in. It's close. But an absolutely lovely guitar. So, like I say, I'm going to get some pictures taken. A bit more chipping around this area. Where are we? Just here on the binding, just there, and next to on the guitar, just there. These little areas. The guitar is in absolutely fine fettle. If that little chipping doesn't bother you, a couple of tiny scratches, nothing to worry about. The guitar itself looks fine. It's a really good looking guitar. It's just I don't play these type of guitars. Don't play 335. I've got a Super Strat, I've got a Les Paul, Studio Les Paul, or Les Paul Studio. I've got a good metal Telecaster with humbuckers. I've got an Explorer. They're my type of guitars. I'm not going to play this. I'm going to bang it up for sale, recoup the money I've laid out on this, and a little bit for my time with the refret. The refret's absolutely beautiful. 18% nickel silver alloy frets. 18% nickel silver is stronger than regular frets. Regular fret wise 12% nickel silver. This is 18%. It sits somewhere between 12% and stainless steel. So 15 years you'll get out of that them frets, I imagine. Even as a heavy player, you know, you shouldn't want to refret on that. I took the frets quite low, not super low, but nice and low, just to you know, you didn't want big jumbos on there. The guitar plays like an absolute dream. Bit of tarnishing on the pickups, but that's it. The guitar is all ready to go. I'm going to sit back, show you a profile of a whole guitar. Absolutely beautiful guitar. There you go. I'll show you the back side, the neck. Look at that. So I'm going to bang this up. Somewhere on eBay I'll probably put it up for 175 because I need to cover the fees and stuff like that. I would think I would take 150 quid cash would get you this. I'll consider offers roundabout. So I've got a price in mind of money I do want to get. Now, I've laid out, it cost me round about 100 quid. So I want to make a bit of money for my time, effort and work. Because love got into this, getting this guitar right. But you know, I'm not all about major profit. I will consider offers. I would like to think I get about 150 quid for it. So that's it. It's been a long time in finishing this because I've been busy with other stuff in my life. But this guitar is done. I'm going to bang it on, see what happens. But that's it. That's another project out the way. It's an absolutely beautiful guitar. Really, really nice looking. Someone is going to enjoy it. Oh, there's a bit of dullness around this bridge area as well. Let me just point that out. Where some a bit of sanding went on. It's not quite as shiny as it ought to be, but you're not going to see that from that distance. So that's it. That's this project done and out of the way. This part of the video is going to go on to part 4. It's going to be the end part of part 4, but I'm also going to post this just as its own little video, just this section, which is running into 10 minutes. Just a small section just for the sale, so I can post this on the sale sites. I'm going to bang it all over Facebook, get it all on my guitar and gear sites on there. If you don't know me, you don't follow my work, you can check me out at Fret Friend, which is obviously fretfriend.net, or you can go check me out at christian-guitars.com. My main page though is on Facebook, and it's facebook.com/NGONESEVEN. That's facebook.com/NG17. And that's it. You can go and check out my work, check out my credentials. If you want to find me on eBay, my eBay name is naked.guitars.17, 17 being number 17. So naked.guitars.17. I've got some nearly 2,100% positive feedbacks on there. So if you want to check my credentials, go read my reviews on Facebook, blah 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 blah. But this is a Antoria EG1935 guitar, made in Korea in around about 1982. Most likely made at the Samick factory. All stock. It's a one-pot chains. I've changed the bridge. The Kent Armstrong design pickups. Original tuners on there. Original truss rod cover. Truss rod works fine. It's got on there the serial number. You can hardly read it. If you want to pause it and check that yourself, you could do that. But that's it. That's all I know about the guitar. Oh, also, this has been put back in. I did this myself, fitted this myself, reinforced all that. That's absolutely solid in there. That's got resin in there. That's not going to come off. So that's it. That's that guitar done. All ready. It's going to go up for sale tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to take some pictures. And that is it. So until the next project, to my regular viewers, till the next project, be good to each other, and I will see you soon.